What's going on, YouTube? Just got from Exit 56, and this here is a video on my bowls. My girl Juicy. But basically, I raised the bowls. It's supposed to help with your dog's feet. More so for puppies. Like if you see puppies having got weak passions and going easty westy, when you raise a bowl, a dog bowl, you're supposed to raise the height of the dog bowl to the dog's neck, if I'm not mistaken. And what it does, the dog has to pretty much, it's not as easy for them to eat, just bend their head down and eat while the bowl is on the floor. They're supposed to kind of stand on their tiptoes somewhat or bend their feet like inwards, if I'm not mistaken, and that helps prevent easty westy. And I can see that because the dog is using his muscles more, and it's pretty much like creating a habit to where every time they eat, their feet are going inward, so it's kind of like a muscle memory thing. And so I raised the bowl for that purpose. Actually, I got Coco, she's a puppy. Then you got Squirrel, who's for sale as a puppy, who bowls are raised. But I just went ahead and did it for every dog that I have, especially for like Sugar. Sugar's an adult dog. It may not help her. She doesn't have the cleanest feet, but she don't have the worst feet. So it's kind of like one of those things where if you stack her, you got to make sure they straight. And sometimes they can be, sometimes they can't, depending on how she want to stack. But as far as the dog bowls go, I got it from Track Supply. It's a horse feeder. So, horse feeder, Track Supply, I think that was like $14. So you might as well say 15 bucks. And I bought 6 of them. So 6 of them. It came with the little thingamajig here. So yeah, it horse feeders. So we're gonna see how they work. We're gonna see how they do as far as like not just the easty westy, but as far as just like not having a mess on the floor. I'm pretty sure still gonna have a mess, but it just, I don't have to worry about the food being on the floor. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about a bug getting in the food as far as like a spider or something crawling into the dog food or whatever, or something climbing into the water. Granted, I will still get insects or flies or something with the garage door open that may, or gnats or mosquitoes that may fly into the water or the food, but I think it's just a cleaner look overall, even if, the bugs don't get into the food. It's just a cleaner look. I don't have to worry about them knocking over the bowl as well. Because, you get some dogs that come in here, they knock over the food, they knock over the water. With this, I don't have to worry about them knocking it over. You know what I mean? Can they knock it over? Can they waste food? Yeah, sure. Can they waste water? Yeah, sure, they could. But at least that will still be in place, and they won't waste it, whereas they would waste it if I had a regular silver bowl on the floor where they knock over the whole damn bowl and now I gotta clean it up. So, especially when I have people come over and they see them and they get the bark and they knock over the food, they knock over the water, and now I gotta clean it up. So a lot of times I have to take food and water out. Like when friends and family come over and they wanna see the dog, I'll be like, hold on, let me go take the food and water out their cage because they gonna knock it over. So now I don't have to worry about doing it. I guess I'll do like a follow-up on this to let you guys know what I think about the bowls, or how they impacted the yard, how they impacted the dogs as far as like the cleanup, the cleaning process. Is it a good thing to have? Is it a bad thing? Right now I think it's a good thing to have. I don't think it'll hurt. So I follow up with a little feedback on how I feel about them. I think I'm gonna. So far I like them. I just got them yesterday. So far I think I'm gonna like them because, like I said, it's just better than having those bowls on the floor. Way better if you ask me. So yeah, horse feeders, man. If you in these type of cages, these 4x4s, horse feeders are probably the best way. Now these little drop cages, you probably need something like this, which is what Coco is in. But Coco is buck wild. This is broke, so she always knocks over her water. She don't knock over the food, but the water she knocks over because this is broke. So if you have them in a drop cage or heavy duty cage or whatever they call it, then these right here are probably best, more so than a horse feeder. You know what I mean? I would think, depending on how tall the dog is. But because the only way you can hook it will probably be right here. So your dog would need to be able to reach this. So, yeah. Yep. I think Sugar might be able to reach it. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. You gonna demonstrate for us, Sugar? All right. Let me see. So like Sugar may be able to get it, but I don't like leaving Sugar. I wouldn't want to put Sugar in here. It's not a small cage, but you know I like my dogs to have room. And yeah. So yeah, man, try to raise your dog's food bowls. It has many benefits to it as far as like having to clean up a lot of dog food and you know bugs getting into the dog food that's crawling on the floor, or even to the main thing to help the dog's passions and prevents easty westy. So look into getting you some horse feeders or just these things here to help out by raising the dog bowls. Just something like I said I've been needing to do, and now I'm doing it. So yeah, that's it. You know the slogan. You want it, I get it. I don't, I get it. Get what I getting is good. I remember times of great inventory. Tater Tot ain't in here, so signing off. Exit 56. You gonna take Tot job? You gonna say peace? Huh? You gonna say peace? Peace.